Hi everyone, so I'm back with a great off-campus opportunity, and this one is with Enveda. So if you don't know by now, Enveda is hiring for data science interns right now. So this is a great opportunity for all of you people that are looking for an internship. So in this video, we'll be talking more about the role, we'll be talking about the eligibility, and of course, as always, I'm going to give you guys tips on how to get your resume shortlisted. So everything that you need for this is going to be within this video. So make sure to watch the complete video and then apply ASAP. The link to apply, as always, is going to be in the description box. And I know a lot of you guys have been asking for data science opportunities, data related opportunities, and there aren't many of them, but I'll try to bring more data opportunities. And of course, this one is for data science as well. And if you're someone who's having difficulty in off campus placements, if you feel like you keep on applying everywhere, but you're not able to get a call back from anywhere, you don't know what to improve in your resume, or you're struggling in the interviews, you're struggling in the OA, you don't know how to master DSA, or any other sort of issues you're having in your placement journey, then you can connect one to one with me, and I'll personally guide you, help you, mentor you, and make sure that you get everything needed by you to crack your dream company. So you can connect one to one with me. The link for that is going to be in the description box. All right, coming back to this opportunity, I already mentioned in the beginning that this is for data science, so that you guys don't get confused and only people who are looking for data science opportunities continue watching the video. So, like I already mentioned, so it is for data science. Now, if we talk about the company, right, Enveda, it's basically a biomedical, or you can say biotech company. It's sort of like a biotechnical company, right? And of course, it is an industry company, it is an industrial level job, right? So of course, working in the industry, working in this company will give you a lot of experience that will help you in your career, right? If you want to become a data scientist, if you want to excel in your career in the field of data, doing internships like these are the best way to excel in your career, right? Because it will give you a taste of being in the industry, it will give you that industrial exposure, so to speak. Okay, now this is a temporary position. They have not mentioned exactly the timeline of the internship. Neither they have mentioned anything about FTE. So let's not assume anything, right? Let's not assume that you might get FTE or not because they have not mentioned anything. So let's take it for what it is, and that is an internship. Now, let's talk about the eligibility. So they haven't mentioned year wise that this year can apply, this year cannot apply. They haven't mentioned anything like that. The only thing they have mentioned is that these are the skills we're looking for. We're looking for someone who has good data science skill, who has good Python related skills, data management skills. That's what basically they have written, right? They've mentioned a few things, the keywords and all. I'll give you in the description box. Not a lot, but they've mentioned few things, right? And one thing that I really liked about their job description is that they've mentioned one line, and that line is, even if you don't meet all of the requirements, if you're still passionate about data, if you're still passionate about what we do and what you want to work in this, you're passionate about it, we still encourage you to apply. We still encourage you to apply, right? That's what they have written. And this applies to all company. See, so going off track here for a bit, but I want you guys to know this. Even when you don't meet all of the criteria for any company, you can still apply for it. In fact, recently only a student of mine came to me, and there was a SD opening at MasterCard, but they were looking for 1 year experience. This guy was having zero experience. He still applied because he had great projects. He mentioned that in the interview, and he was able to get shortlisted even though the opening said 1 year of experience and more, and he had zero experience. So whenever you have enough skills, you feel like you're good with the skills, you can still apply even if you don't meet all of the criteria. And this is something that they've mentioned here. So what I will recommend, if you're a final year student, you're a third year student, or you're someone who's passionate about these things, you're having the right skills, definitely go for it. Apply, because they haven't mentioned anything. And if you're 25 grad as well, again, go for it. Apply if you're someone looking for an internship. Basically, if you're someone looking for an internship and you have the necessary skills, go for it, because they have not put a cap on anything. And they themselves have said that, if you don't meet all of the criteria, you can still apply if you're passionate about it. So that is pretty much the eligibility. A bit ambiguous, a bit unclear, I know, but it's okay, right? Because we can't get everything exactly worded out for us. Not every company does that. It's totally fine. Now, let's talk about how do we get our resume shortlisted. See, for any data related roles, for any data science roles, it's all about the projects. Okay. See, for full stack projects, you have deployment, you have multiple things, you can deploy a project, you can do a lot of things. But in data science, data analytics project, you cannot do deployment, you don't have a UI, right? So it's all about the project description. So you have to work very hard on your project description. Whatever data science project, whatever data projects you have in your resume, you have to make sure that you're explaining the description the right way. You're explaining everything you did the right way. So generally, how I ask people to write description is what you did. So whatever you did with the data, what you did it with, what technology did you use, what, let's say, Python collection, what Python library did you use? So what you did, what you did it with, and what was the impact. Okay, so these three things should be there in your description: what you did, what you did it with, what was the impact. So make sure that you put some high quality projects and make sure that you write a perfect description for them. Okay, if you do that and you have good projects, pretty much you'll have a great chance of getting shortlisted. And of course, it is a biotech company. They work in the field of, medical, that thing. Of course, exactly, you'll have to do your own research, but you get the idea, right? Just with the word biotech. So if you have something in that domain, if you have something in that domain that you've done something with the, like, data of some hospitals, data of some patients, data of some diseases, then of course that can give you a bit of boost because it aligns with the goal that they have. It aligns with the job that they do, or sort of vision that they have. They have mentioned that in the description as well, but it's not mandatory. If you have general projects and you're having good data skills, then also it's completely fine. Okay, so these are pretty much all the things that I had to say for this. Make sure that you make the perfect resume and then apply for it ASAP. The link to apply, like I already said, is in the description box. And don't worry, I'll be bringing you guys a lot more opportunities. I know I wasn't uploading frequently for a few days, right? I was extremely busy. There were some urgent things that I needed to do at home. But now I'm back and I'll be bringing you guys a lot more opportunities. Make sure that you keep watching them and make sure that you keep preparing, keep applying. And let's see you guys in the next video.